Okay, so this is just a quick fire live, just to go through the race details for the race tomorrow. To excuse Charlie, we've got Charlie here with us, so you might see him popping into camera in a minute. I'm going to leave him to do his own thing to see what happens. So just to quickly go through the setups for Zwift for the ride tomorrow. Okay, so it's going to show you my screen here. Where are we? Here we go. So log into your Zwift account. So just go into your normal account there. Hopefully it won't do a big update right now, and it'll be fine. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about connecting up the speed sensors because obviously I'm just in the office at the moment. We don't need that for this demonstration. So we're going to skip that. Yes, I'm not worried about the fact that I haven't paired. That's fine. Now, so what you're going to need to do is join the meetup ride tomorrow morning, and once you're actually in the meetup at the side of the road, you need to do a few things. So you need to go into training and then select, I've got a 60-minute rider's choice, that's in my custom workouts there, but you probably won't have that because I've put that in there myself. So 60 to 90 minutes to burn, select that option, and in fact no, it's less than that, isn't it? It's less than an hour to burn. Less than an hour to burn. You can see there 60-minute rider's choice. So if you select that and hit workout, it will sit there, hopefully once it loads up. See there, top left hand side of the screen there, you can see 60-minute rider's choice, and what it'll do is it'll count down to the actual race start, and it'll just going to get rid of Charlie because he's causing chaos. Come here, Charlie. There he is, look. It'll count down and it'll start, so everyone will start the 60-minute rider's choice at the same time. So you've got to select that after you've gone to the meetup. Okay, I don't think it works if you do it before we go to the meetup. All right, so that's one thing we need to do. Right, the next thing we need to do is go into settings and put the trainer difficulty right the way down. I haven't got the option on there, so maybe we don't need to do it on this particular setting. But if you go to the settings page and you have trainer difficulty, put it right the way down to 0 because that will take out any hills. It may well be because we're doing rider's choice that we don't need to do that, so maybe we don't need to worry about that too much. The only thing we need to think about is drafting. There will be no drafting tomorrow. So if we ride the free ride, difficulty 0, there shouldn't be any drafting on there. So it'll be just a straight, in effect, a flat course, you against the clock. When you finish, because we're doing an hour's ride, when we finish, once you finished your hour, I should say, there'll be a pop-up on the screen and it should say your distance travelled. Okay, so I want you to try and screen grab it if you can't. If you can't do that, don't worry too much about it. Just remember the distance. Now you can also change your bike setup as well. So I haven't done mine yet. So to do that, if you can go into your garage there in Zwift, so your garage, and then you can see there you can change the frame. And I suggest you go for a time trial frame of some description. I've got an option there of the Zwift Concept Z1. There's another Zwift TT bike there. I don't know what else I've got. I don't know if I've got any other TT bikes that I can go for. It looks like that's it. So I would probably go for the Zwift bike, and you may have some other options there. So you can also go for changing your wheels. I think because I've got the Zwift Concept bike, it automatically defaults to the Zwift Concept wheels, but you'd be able to choose some wheels for yourself. So think about your bike setup because it does make a bit of a difference. As far as I'm aware, now I'm not a Zwift geek. I've just kind of learnt it as we've gone along, so I'm sure there's some real Zwift geeks out there. I know there are, so maybe you can correct me on some of these things that I'm saying, but that's my understanding of it. So just to refresh then, let's put me back on again. Just to refresh, 60-minute free ride, difficulty 0, but it looks like we don't have to do that. Don't have to worry too much about that. That will make sure there's no drafting. You're going to record the distance and think about your bike choice. Okay, so there's going to be a warm up at 7:30 for 25 minutes. If you want to join the race, put do 3 in brackets after your name, and then that will allow me to find you. Okay, and that should be it. That should be it. Nice and straightforward. You should log in. We'll do the warm up. Once we finish the warm up, you should get a request to join the actual race meetup. Join that, and then go through the process I've just shown you. So should be pretty straightforward. If you can, join us on Zoom as well. Okay, so local squad. If you're in the local squad, then you'll know what the Zoom link is. But just if you're not sure, then just drop me a message again, and we can go through that. So I think that's it. So hopefully see you guys in the morning. Take care.